Title: The Last Flight, a story of hope and loss. On a cold winter's day, nestled in the snow-covered mountains, a young boy named Saeed lived with his mother in a small wooden house. The house may have been small, but it was full of love and warmth. Saeed was a cheerful, energetic child, and his mother would always say, "Saeed, you must soar in life. Always follow your dreams, even when the world turns its back on you." Saeed would often gaze at the tall trees of the mountains and dream of one day growing as tall as them, reaching for the sky. He would always tell his mother, "Mama, one day I'll be the flag bearer of the skies, I'll pass through the clouds." But one day, when Saeed was just 12 years old, a devastating piece of news came. His mother, who had always been full of energy and hope, was diagnosed with a serious illness, one with no cure. Saeed couldn't believe it, and rushed to the hospital, sitting by her side for hours. He begged her, "Mama, you have to fight. You have to fight this illness." But she simply smiled and said, "My son, life is full of challenges, but always remember, after every dark night, a bright day will come." Months passed, and his mother's condition worsened. Saeed sought help from everyone he could, but nothing could save her. One day, she could no longer breathe, and she passed away. Grief consumed Saeed. Alone now, he felt lost. All the dreams he had built for his mother shattered. He no longer knew how to move forward. He struggled to get out of bed each day, drifting through life without purpose or hope. But one day, as he walked among the mountains, he came across a tall, strong tree. A tree that had stood for years, weathering storms and winds. Saeed wondered, why is this tree so strong? Why is it still standing? At that moment, the memory of his mother's last words came to him. "Remember, after every dark night, a bright day will come." Tears filled Saeed's eyes, but a new hope began to grow in his heart. He realized that, in honor of his mother, and remembering her words, he had to rise again. Saeed decided to continue with his life, no matter how painful it was, and to move forward. Years passed, and Saeed, now a young man, was no longer haunted by his past. Instead of forgetting his dreams, he made them even bigger. He was now known as a flag bearer in the field of aerospace, flying through the skies just as his mother had always told him he would. During his final flight, as he looked down from the sky, he smiled to himself and whispered, "Mama, I became the flag bearer of the skies."